Ну что ж, всем привет, с вами я, ThebyVittor, мы сейчас играем Starfield, продолжаем прохождение. Эм, Это у нас военные реликвии, доклад Адриане, точнее. Доклад Адриане, а не Адриану. Так, опять. Поехали.
Captain, welcome back. Was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen? It should. You risked life and limb to earn it.
Though I have had my own personal struggles with the United Colonies. I'm happy for you. I really am. Congratulations.
But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them. That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser? That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them? Miracle worker is more like it. Getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the Terramorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on. We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that. Howdy. I know it's here somewhere. Uh-huh. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? Oh my god, are you talking about Nira? No wonder no one's found him. Xenoweapons are just the tip of the iceberg in that place. The environment's devastated. There's little, if any, real law. Nira's got more than enough ways to make any visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any. And I'll make sure we're ready to put him to use as soon as you've got him.
Так, ладно, поехали на Кайзера. На Нире, там. Ладненько, отправляемся. Текс. Текс. Блин, интересно, сколько эта ветка идет. Что она тоже такая довольно длительная. Так, Нарион. Вот это Нира. Нам прям на вот эту базу нужно. Хорошо, давай. Прыжок. И поехали. Так, а что, здесь что-то будет? Почему оно? А, подожди, я же к планете. Угу, посадку сейчас нужно сделать.
Ready for touchdown.
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you, sure. I'd like that very much.
You looking for advice on heading customer, supplier, merc, regard? You looking for advice on heading out into the fields?
Тё, я думал, они по мне сейчас начнут валить. Стрёмненько, если честно. А здесь даже какие-то люди есть. Я думаю, здесь никого нету. Ладненько, давай тогда продолжать наш путь. Что это за исследовательская база какая-то? Что-то такое. Ни хера себе робот. Нормально, слушай, как и в этом, как в Фолыче вот. Костюм, блин. Прикольно было бы, если бы можно было его одевать.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor. Not here to make your fortune out in the fields then, huh? Suit yourself. But there's no bot named Kaiser around. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least, that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got some sort of security protocol that prevents inquiries and general chit-chat. But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren, his white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got the thing. Or it got him. Well, all right. So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him. Maybe you get yourself killed. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what I know about this. Kaiser's location. Going rate's a little steep, but I'm willing to negotiate. Pleasure doing business with you. So, last anyone heard of him, he was out near the Syracuse. Shipwreck about a quarter click down the main strip. One of my roughnecks said he heard some kind of beacon. Just keep your ears open. You should find your machine. Eyes open too. Sirens and ecliptic out there, and neither takes prisoners. Oh, and corpse retrieval is not included in this transaction, so now you know. Give Ahab a Kaiser our best.
Careful in the field, short.
I'm pleased to
Ну,
see
что
scrappers
поделаешь. На
disassembling
Сиракузы,
these
так на
necks.
Сиракузы
Damn
погнали.
war machines are
Ой,
better
я
off
не
being
туда пошел.
erased from history.
Да ё-моё. Так, где она находится там? Ага, вот это место. Ну, погнали. Фига здесь защита, неплохо, неплохо. Сирена, вот это сирена, блин. Нормально. Ну вот и поохотились, слушай. А это кто? А что они здесь? Это типа свалка? Нахуй. Так, ладно, ладно. Поехали на точку нашу. А, вот где-то здесь. А кто ее уцепил? Ладно. Следуйте за маяком. За каким маяком? А, вот он. Человек занят. Это человек занят. Так, батарея нужна. Микроячейку найти нам нужно. Это опять вернуться к ребятам нужно, да? Ребята мы близко. Нифига там, вот это роботы, ё-моё. Хотелось бы такого одного взять, неплохо было бы. Под контроль, блин. Да открывайся ты уже, ё-моё.
What can I do for you? Ah, so that's where your machine's been. Ran out of juice. Heat leeches, wasn't it? Those little stowaways are everywhere on this rock. Suck the power out of a pen light if you let them. But a micro cell, that's military-grade tech. I think we might have one, but I can promise you, it's not going to be cheap. You could probably Frankenstein one together using our fabrication system here, but only if you had some quality schematics. So, I just brace for a little sticker shock. Here's what I've got.
Ну а чё, на 10 стоит, чем бы не купить. Хотя сейчас собирать это будет, конечно, надолго. Плюс еще схемы какие-то туда-сюда. Да ну, вы о чем?
Battery accepted. Operational power levels restored. Analyzing. Residual damage detected. Impact shielding. Visual systems. Damage within acceptable limits. Thank you for your aid. I must resume my mission. Please step aside. Major Sanon will have to wait. I cannot leave my mission. Although previous attempts to disarm the weapon have been unsuccessful, additional support may allow me to complete my active mission more quickly, allowing me to leave this place. Excellent. We must disarm Unit XW-99. Designation Siren. Nearest final xeno-weapon. Are you ready to proceed to the mission site? Follow me.
Look at the state of this ship. It's as though it's been picked apart from the inside out.
Can be hazardous to organics. Be advised, possible threat detected.
Фига, он ее с одного выстрела ушатал. Что у него там по урону? Мощный тип. Охренеть. Блин, это робот какой-то, походу. Ксенооружие какое-то.
I am detecting Unit 99. But there is a complication. Unit 99 is on the other side of that reach. But it appears to be under the control of hostile forces. Sensors suggest Ecliptic. A mercenary company like Ecliptic would only want Unit 99 to utilize it as a weapon. This means Unit 99 must be disarmed immediately. Standard procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost. No quarter given. Do you concur?
I'm in total agreement. A frontal assault sounds like it's in order.
Moving out.
Переезд, блин. Это я ору, переезд. Лобовая атака. Ну, конечно, конечно. Как же иначе? Так, давай наведем здесь. Наведем здесь порядок. Нихера себе. 52 уровня, чел. Нифига, греночку закинули мне. А блин, ну что ты не перезарядился-то нормально? Да давай, ну. Добиваем эту сучару. Хорошо, добили сучару. Переклипчиков давай. Здравствуй. Да блин. Вот так вот. Так, и что у него там было? Рипшак. Рипшак. Ключница для образцовой клиптик. Что это такое? Ладно. Возьмем. Пускай будет. Наушники для коммунальных служб. А, это вот эти. Коммунальные службы. Ладно. Так, хорошо. Зачистили, в принципе. Еще кто-то где-то один. А, где-то далеко, ладно.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Синтетический гамбургер. Наверное, вкусно.
Major Sanan is involved. A plague of terramorph attacks. That is disconcerting. You are docked at one of a kind. I will meet you there.
can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion. Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinium. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the problem we're up against.
Окей, что они там придумали? Так, денежек дали немножко. Давайте вооружите его до такого пиздеца, чтобы он вообще там разносил просто.
Come on, I'll walk you through what we're thinking.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, what? You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asyles? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asyles were chosen to fill in the gaps. We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asyles' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem definitively. I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asyles. Well, so that's tricky. Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asyles' gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around. But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinian. Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatoum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there. But you need to know, Londinian, it belongs to the Terramorphs. They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Ладненько, давай. И какого-то лейтенанта нужно посетить. Где он здесь? Лейтенантик, ты где? Лейтенант, парень молодой.
When
Goddamn
it comes to the
planet.
study of the
You
Terramorphs,
romanticize
the
a place when
Red
you're
Devils
away
are
from it for
sparing no
long enough.
expense.
But I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now you, what do you need? You project personnel? Supplies are for project personnel only. Oh, that's you then. I was informed we might be working together. Don't much care for Vanguard. But sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New Atlantis. My sister's kids live in the city. So, thank you for what you did there. Yeah, they both came through okay. One science division, other's an artist. Effectively useless human beings that would have had no reason to be anywhere near the fighting. Still, would hate to see anything happen to them. Now, what was it you needed? No more reliable hardware in the galaxy.
Так, окей, давай посмотрим, что у него есть. Это шо такое? Что это за красота такая? Вот это что-то интересное. 40 миллиметров ВЗР. Да, походу нам нужно что-то прям такое, блин, мощное. Ни хрена, 263, нормально, слушай. Давай им по урону отсортируем. Так, это у нас дробовик. Тот, что у нас есть, мы его берем. Сколько он стоит? 19 тысяч, нифига. Конечно, берем, ладно. А потом, что еще? Вот эту штуку, наверное, нужно взять тоже. Сколько она стоит? 70 тысяч, вы что, ёбнутый? 70 тысяч, блях. Орион, 72 урона. И все. Ну, блин, очень дорого за эту пушку. Ну, это мощняцкая пушка. Ну, не знаю, может найдем. Скафандр есть какой-то херенный прям. Чтоб мне захотелось его купить. Блин, ничего мощнее, чем у меня нету. Какого хрена? Они-то красивые, конечно. Но смысл? У меня по физическому больше, там только энергетический. Да, такое себе. Ну вот, это уже что-то получше, да. Вот это прям по всем параметрам получше, чем у меня. Ладно, нормально. Сейчас мы поставим эту мощную пушку нашу. Такое себе, конечно, у него по шмоткам. Так, вот это мы ставим на первый слот. Вот это нам на второй. Вот это уже будет на третьем. А вот этот мы можем, в принципе, отдать.
Let me guess. Glad to haul what it...
Так, кьюшечка. Так, а у нее какой вообще стоит? 190, а у нас 153. Ладно, у нее получше. Как ни крути, у нее получше.
See you soon, love.
Может было бы ей шмотки. Ну да ладно, блин. Это уже излишне, мне кажется. Это излишне. Этого, мне кажется, что у нас есть, должно хватить. Прям там. Урона, да, может было бы больше. Но шмоток для... Ну, блин, нету нормальных прям. Прям таких, чтобы хотелось купить за 70 тысяч. Но это только оружие и то. 70к это очень прям... Очень прям много.
Attention vessel, you have entered restricted space. Please respond.
Nice to see you.
We cannot guarantee your safety. Pick up your radio.
Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet? We live on a
This world is
starship.
off limits.
Pets
You
and
are advised to
starships
jump to
don't always
safe
mix
harbor
around.
immediately.
Aw, come on, please. I need somebody to talk
Let
to
me
while
check
I'm on the
my
ship by
logs.
myself.
All right, you can
Get
proceed.
rich.
We'll let them know you're on your way down.
Good to go for landing.
Captain,
Так, окей. О, у нас очко навыков есть. Е-мое, а я не заметил сразу. Что там пилотирование у нас выполнено? Целевые системы управления нам пока не нужно это. Урон кораблей. Возможно. Ну, давай сделаем. Баллистическое оружие корабля имеет увеличен на 20% урон и перезаряжается на 15% быстрее. Хорошо.
hello. I am satisfied.
Блять, Васка этот меня преследует какого-то хрена. Да, планета полностью заморожена. Блин, мне кажется, здесь будет прям красота. Спасибо. Спасибо за оружие. За все, что есть у вас. Я думаю, наберу еще немножко. Ну и здесь можно взять эти костюмы. Но они все какие-то по уровню ниже, чем у меня. И не понимаю этого. Почему нельзя было хороший, нормальный костюм? И легендарных, кстати, в последнее время вообще костюмом не попадается. Очень странно. Гипотермия.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team, then I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinian is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's for good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinan's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other? Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field. All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Так, окей. Где нам там сбор ресурсов нужно? Пошли туда, посмотрим. Может там что-то реально интересное. Ну, если не интересно, то что уж там. Шо уж там? Шо это? 72 урона. Зачем оно мне? Вот патроны, да. О, легендарный, кстати. Легендарный, кстати. А чё оружие не легендарное? Давайте оденемся по заданию. Это шо? Такое ощущение, будто это презики. Ага. А вот это оружие, что это такое? 16 урона, вы серьезно? Я такое вообще не беру, блин, в последнее время. Так, это синька какая-то. Окей, что еще есть? Да блин, ну что ты делаешь? Там вроде что-то интересное, ну да ладно. Здесь что? Комплект.
Pardon? You match our description. The Vanguard captain? The cabinet wanted you to have something. Make sure you had the best tools for the task at hand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Окей, малыш X989, что это такое? Сейчас посмотрим. Так, одеваемся поприличней. Вот это нам дали. А легендарный, кстати, а продавали не очень легендарный. Окей. Красивый, красивый, конечно. Вот это мы оденем. Базовый джетпак, здесь мощный джетпак. Ну, конечно, ладно. Что здесь? Ладно, он немножко хуже за мой обычный синий. Но мы по форме, короче, оденемся. Чтобы было все по красоте. А, вот этот малыш. Ну, давай его поставим. На 7 давай. Ладно, заберу. Раз уж по заданию нужно, значит заберу. Так, где это Адриана? Ну, вот такие мы красивые, ё-моё. Нормально, нормально. По заданию хорошо будет.
You ready to do this?
Да готов, давай уже пошли.
Let's get this show on the road.
Сюда?
Kaiser? Everything green on your end?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Да поехали, мне уже не терпится кому-то навалять.
Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
О, здорово. Минус. Это он вообще? Травоядника убили. Да, вообще, убивает на раз-два просто. Где еще? Хорош, хорош. Минус. Тираморф. Ну, другие виды тираморф. Походу. Здорово. До свидания.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Так, гранаты есть. Ну, это я не хочу набирать гранат. Патроны можно, в принципе. Сейчас опять по весу забьюсь, и будет не очень хорошо. Не, ну гранат можно взять, в принципе. Я думаю, нам норм будет по весу. Блин, ну там же какое-то каловое оружие, стопудово. Два есть. Не, сюда не подойдут. И сюда не подойдут. Угу. Ладно, запейте, блин, уж. 16 урона какая-то пушка. Пехота альфа, урон в дальнем бою. Химикат какой-то. Ладненько. Идем дальше. О, кредиты. Альбинос тераморф. Нихуя. Здорово. Коль ты прибыл к нам. До свидания. Он меня типа захватывает. Сучара. Ты должен мне помочь. Кому помочь? Я так и не понял. Контейнер для хранения. Проба гена. Какая-то сколочная. Проба гена. Так, нам надо брать 263 берем, конечно. Да закройся. Да, он слабенький. Там было больше. Уже было летать неплохо так. Так, и здесь проба гена. Так, патроны, гранаты пока не нужно. Пистолет хороший. Прям очень. Очень слабо прыгает, конечно. Мой бустпак намного лучше.
It's right there. Closer.
All Asili's samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Так, что мы куда? Куда-то наверх. Куда вы наверх?
Samples secure.
Nice work.
Так, найти следующий образец.
Valid terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Так, окей, поехали в паровые туннели. Хорошее, прикольное задание. Очень даже прикольное. Так, куда нам? Ага. Еще какая-то подземка, да? Я такой, ну, конечно, туннели все-таки. Любят они подземки делать, блядь. Почему бы и нет?
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. Real marvel. All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
А, подождите, шлемак какой-то. Херня полная. Давайте полечимся, что ли? Затрудненное дыхание какое-то и так далее. Что у меня? Опять эта хрень. С легкими. Так, где там? Есть отдельно или... Ага, вот. Инъектор. Гипотермию сняли. Вот это даже лучше, чем я взял. Ну, он, кстати, прикольный такой. Ох ты, что это такое-то?
My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, have you seen this?
Ни хера себе оно родило, блин.
Oh my God, the heat leeches are terramorphs.
But no, It can't be true. Heat leeches are everywhere. They live everywhere. That means terramorphs. Oh my god.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets. Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, could someone have set that up? But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
Так, ладненько, давайте убьем терраморфа. Он, походу, будет сложненький. Очень даже. Там такая туша выбежала, ну его нахер. Серьезно, 6-го уровня всего лишь? Ну и что ты мне сделаешь, какашка, а? Так, ладно, давайте соберем. Образец измененной ткани 18 тысяч. Нифига. Нормально.
Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Так, передаем.
It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks. A bioweapon no one would recognize as one. Oh, that's a terrifying prospect. Sort of thing that'll keep you up at night. And the sort of thing whoever did this probably didn't expect us to uncover. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion. They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
The colonies have a bloody past, certainly. But killing their own citizens, even they wouldn't stoop that low.
Agreed. That seems like it'd be a bridge too far even for the UC brass.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
Так, окей, поехали за Кайзером.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Дополнительный сок. Сок так сок.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Бля, какой же слабый, конечно, джетпак. Что это за звездопад? Ага, пистолет. Так, окей, что здесь? Еще какая-то бронька. Травмпакетик. Да ну не нужно, не хочу я взлом. Блин, а что там еще нужно было нажать? Ага.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties? Yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he? He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was exactly what we all thought he was. But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. He thought he was protecting us all, taking the secret to his... Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared. Now's not the time to joke like that, all right? No, that's insane. He died. They executed him. They faked his death? My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And now he's what, an advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive? Oh, they certainly picked an expert, didn't they?
He's alive. ThebyVittor is still alive. I don't care if they're using him to solve world hunger. The man is a criminal. How could the UC do something so foolish?
I guess it makes sense, though, doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without ThebyVittor in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited. But wait, if my father's alive and knew about the Lazarus plant, what do you think the chances are he was involved in the attacks? And even if he wasn't directly involved, I guarantee he knows something.
So you're telling us that the attack on New Atlantis was ThebyVittor's responsibility, just like the loss of Londinium. That's insane.
But I guess we're not getting any more answers right now. Come on, let's go get that last sample.
Так, поехали. Нормально рассказал, может что-то поменяется в сюжете. Открывай давай. Протокол Рика.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Еще там какая-то очень огромная тварь будет, мне кажется. Что-то все предпосылки к этому есть. Не зря они такое место выбрали. Слушай, космодром. Я же говорю, вот, 58 уровня, ёлка-не бабай. Нормалёчек завалили. Ираси, блин. Так, аномальный образец, галлюциноген, мембрана какая-то. Ладно.
Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
Так, и как нам к ней вернуться? Обычным быстрым переходом. Окей, хорошо. Так, окей. Вернулись. С кем нам поговорить нужно? Где он? Блин, я хочу свой поставить. Мне неудобно с этим бегать. Вот это давай.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Да? Хорошо и удобно.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion. Ah, best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that ThebyVittor knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that. Captain, he needs to know. ThebyVittor is alive. Which means he could have been involved in the attacks.
Alive? He's... ThebyVittor? That can't be true, right?
Unfortunately for us all, yes, it's true.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain, Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But ThebyVittor is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know. Good. We'll all meet back at Mast, outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
Best of luck on your fact-finding mission.
Так, окей, на этом мы, пожалуй, закончим. Давайте что-то качнем. Системы двигателя, астродинамика, медицина, дополнительное здоровье, ранг 3, 30% доп. Что мне нужно было и самого интересненького? Толерантность к боли. Физический урон снижается на 5%. Ну, в принципе... Естественным путем. Это интересно. А что-то еще есть, какая-то обилочка? Социальные. Ну, физические только. Экологическое кондиционирование. Урон от энергии снижается на 5%. Пища и напитки на 10% эффективнее. Шанс крита при атаке в ближнем бою или без оружия. Клеточная регенерация немного повышает вероятность естественного восстановления после травм. Не знаю, давайте физический урон, снижение. Снижение физического урона. Получает 250 пунктов физического урона. Фига себе, блин. Ладно, давайте на этом закончим, потому что и так уже долго, нормально по времени, час 10, по-моему, или сколько. Ну, нормально. На этом все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. С вами был я, ThebyVittor. Всем пока-пока.